Welcome back to another video on Dyson Sphere Program. I'm Omniderf, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. So, it's going good. Alright. Going into this, I've done all the blue cube research, right? Doing it in a different way than I did last time. I'm not doing this massive production thing. I'm just trying to unlock everything. So all of this is kind of a waste because it's in my way. Yeah, I was trying to ring the earth with the solar panels like I was doing on all my mining planets before. And then I was going to follow up and then come over and all that stuff, yeah. But now I built directly in the way. I did not do any pre-planning on where I was putting structures, and that's a mistake on me. But it is what it is. It's fine. We're going to just keep rolling with it. However, what I really need to do is come over here and set up red. Right? We've got to set up the red cubes. I now have them, except the problem is we can't just set them up and roll. Like, watch. I'll come over here. We'll set this thing up. I believe we need to do more to this. We'll go right here. So red. Red needs the energetic graphite. That part is fine. Alright, we can just take the graphite and do it into there. This part though, the hydrogen, that one's not so fine. The only way I can get hydrogen at this moment is by mining out the oil. And just so happens there's a nice little oil one right here. There's two, actually. That's pretty nice. So that's what we're going to need to do. Set that up so we can start making some red cubes. Alright. We're going to do that. What is that? You have something that's not connected? Oh, that's because it was only there temporarily and I never took it away. Gotcha. Done. So we're going to set that thing up. That's the plan. Once we get that going, then I can start working on the research. So what I want to do is I want to focus on getting this planetary logic system working, because then I can kind of turn this into a mining planet for just the planet itself while I start doing all the other upgrades and whatnot. And I can clean up things, make things come out a lot better and look a lot better and a lot more organized, and hopefully I won't ever have to touch it again until we go to the interstellar ones. But then by the time we do that, that's when we're going to leave anyway. Alright, if I can get this guy, it's going to give me hydrogen right there. That's the hope. That's going to be nice. And then I got to get into this one to get that titanium ore, the lava planet. It looks like there's a couple on this though. Yeah, so there's like 6, so we can go there for the titanium ore too, on the desert planet, which would be my best building planet. So that might be the first attempt. Once we can unlock all the stuff to fly around other planets, that's where we're headed. But for the time being, we have to get there. Yeah, perfectly set up in a way where I can just set up these two. And there's our coal. Right? This one ain't too bad at all. Come over here. And we just start pulling out the coal. Try and get this thing set up so that the whole thing is working. Let's see. Come around. I see that one. It's over there by that tree. There we go. Alright. And then all we gotta do is just connect everything. And that'll set us up nicely. So that all I have to do... Actually, let's not go like that. Like this. All we're going to have to do is just set up the smelting for it. And this thing will be all set. Yeah, I guess we'll just connect you into there. Now, I'm not too sure what I need to do to get these things going. An oil extractor. It looks like I need steel. Stone it will make in my inventory, but steel won't. So what I'm going to have to do is what I did last time. I'm going to have to run over here and make some pieces of steel. I need at least to make 2 of those, so let me craft that up, and then we'll be right back. Alright, now that we have that, let's set these 2 up so that they can pump into one spot. Guess that's going to be over there. That'll be our spot. Alright. So we'll have it go right into here. Once it's all done building. Anyway, this will be a moment. I'll let it do all of its building and we'll be back.
It is more suitable for storing fluid.
Alright, now that there's power, now that it's working, now that it's going to start filling, maybe? What's going on there? Well, that's interesting. Why isn't it, Sure. Okay, well, there we go. Now that it's filling, back to that, yeah. Put that guy in there. Alright, now that it's doing its thing, what I need to do is I made a couple of these guys, but that's all we got. Let's see if we can line these things up alright. So they're going to take our... Oh, did I get the wrong one? I sure did, didn't I? Wrong ones. Uh-oh. Man, do I have enough now? Nope. Well, so looking at this while we're crafting up, right? We need 2 of the graphites for 6 seconds, so we need 1 every 3 seconds, and this thing is producing 1 every 2 seconds. So I think we could get away with just 1. Just 1 will do it. We'll even throw it like right there, a little ways away from everything. All right, going out to there, and then let's figure out maybe there. Oh, so close. A little bit more. That works. And there we have it. We'll put this guy right there. We'll connect it all. And then that'll take care of that. That'll be enough. At least I think it is. Alright. Here we go. We can actually get this thing started. But I'm still waiting on crafting up a bunch of other little things here because I need to get a storage for these guys because I have no use for them just yet. But with that said, this thing's going to start crafting up, which is good. Except I don't think I'm going to have enough hydrogen. Yeah, it does. Sure looks that way. Oh, they might be stuck, actually. Yeah, they're stuck. So what I can do, I'll just let this one craft up so I at least have 1 of them, just so I can charge myself while moving around. But then as these things, yeah, now we'll start crafting up those guys. Alright, so I'll have 2, I guess. That works. And then we'll get 2 storage, and then that should do it, because then this line should start working again, I'd imagine. I'm hopeful. We'll see. At least this way I can charge myself now while I'm working. See how fast that goes. Well, it's not terribly fast, but that first one's going to be the change of it all. Let's go. Almost there. Almost there. Done? Haha, there we go. Alright. If I put that in there, everything else should start flowing. There we go. We should start making once it gets in there, at least it should start doing more hydrogen. At least that's what I'm hoping. And enough of it, too. It's slow going, but I mean, it's working. It's getting in there. It's just offloading so much. It is going, though. We got like 3 going, 4 at a time right now. So it should be 5 at a time. I guess it's 1 hydrogen. Yeah. And this thing's going every 6 seconds, so it should be good. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to let it run. We'll see what happens. But now, so I need these guys, so I might as well just start there. Right? I need those in order to make the next level of conveyor belts. And the Mark III sorters. That, which is nice. We'll go that route. I'm really hoping to get here, but I was thinking about it. I need titanium. I'm going to have to fly off planet to get the titanium. That causes the issue of not being able to use those right away. So I guess my next thing to go about is upgrades. Start getting all these upgrades going. Because once I at least get all those things moving along, then I can hopefully get right out of this planet and jump into one of the others. I don't care which one. Then I can start mining out some titanium and then bring it back just like I did last time. If I can bring back enough titanium, I can go ahead and start... Where is it? We can start doing this whole planetary logic system. That's the plan. If I can craft those guys up, right, then I can start turning this planet into a mining world amongst itself, right? And then I can get rid of my little spaghetti sorter areas and convert them into nice little neat areas in between my spots. Yeah, I mean, I have a hope, I have a plan, and I'd like to get going on that part of the setup so we can be very condensed and organized rather than that. I also stopped building all the buildings because I didn't want to make this too big of a mess. But I do want all of the buildings crafting just at a smaller amount than I did before. At least that's my plan. We got to get to that point where it's planetary and then redesign and then set it up and get going on that. And once we set that part up, once we have a planetary setup, we can continue forward into the interstellar. And then once I'm there, I need to keep going until I at least hit probably over here. And then from there I can actually start branching out, just doing massive builds again. Even this thing I don't need to hit. I need to at least get the Dyson Sphere stuff set up. See, I mean, I need to hit over here. That's the whole point. Let's see. Allow the rays to consume the craft time lens to increase the maximum output. Yeah. I need to get near this point. These things take so much. I need to have it set up already by then, so it's not like it's going to be that quick, but yeah. That's the hope. That's what I'm going for. We're going to get this guy in there because that's going to be my hydrogen. Lots to do. Oh, perfect. It backed up. That's even better. Alright. Well, I'm going to just let it do its thing. And we'll be back, I guess. Let it do it. See what happens. Alright, so I expanded it a little bit. I was trying to make this go, well, quicker. So I doubled up. And in the process of doubling up, the line is just way too... Oops, wrong button. The line is just way too slow to keep up with everything. Yeah, it's stopping here. This one's not getting any crude oil, nor is the one on the other side. And once I did that, well, this thing stopped running at full speed, and this one's not running at full speed either. So yeah, it happened. But I'm getting to researching on the Mark IIs. So hopefully, by throwing that on there, it'll be enough. I hope. I don't know. We'll see. Once that's done. Right now, I'm just full focus on getting these planetary logic systems and hope that I can do that. I'm pretty certain right now I did all of the... what are they called? Upgrades. Yep, I did all the upgrades so that I think... minus the one that was important. This guy. Unlocks mecha sail. That's the one I needed. To lift off, hold the arrow keys into space and flight. That would be the one I really needed to do. Okay, that's a mistake. But that's okay. That's fine. We're not ready anyway. But I'm pretty certain now, after that one eventually gets done, we're good to take off into, I don't know, this guy, we'll say. Once we get number 2, we should be able to travel over there, and then we can start collecting. Or rather, actually, I'll go to this one, because it's just got more. And that one I want to build on, because it's a desert. And let's see, what does it say? Construction area, 100%, where this thing is 83. The place we're on currently is 63, so perfect. That's the hope. Now the real question is, what do I need? Looks like I just need to grab some ores, and I can just start crafting up a bunch of them while I'm waiting. That's kind of what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of manually crafting, just hanging out, waiting, and crafting away. Well, alright, so I've done it. It took 2 stacks of red and a little bit of adjustment for the blue, but that finally made it to the top of the research, going as fast as I possibly can right now without setting up an entire new setup, which I think would just be a waste because this whole thing's got to get destroyed anyway. So hopefully this at least works at a good efficiency. What do we got going on? So I got 2 minutes left on this one, and then we're going to be moving over to this one. And then, oh, that's right. And then we're going to finally get the upgrade that I really needed that I didn't get. That one, which should go pretty quick. It's only 200. Then we move on to the planetary local logics system. And then I grab the titanium, because we need those to make these. It needs bars. It needs those particle things. It needs all this stuff here, and I think that's everything I needed to do. Yeah. And then I'm actually able to start setting up everything the way I want to. Like actually turning this into more of a factory-esque thing rather than a big jumbled mess like I got. Alright. It's finally happened. I don't know why this thing slowed down. Because I think that's empty. I think I have to upgrade those. Anyway, whatever. At this point, it don't matter. It's we've done all of our upgrades, everything I need. What we're going to do is leave for the first time in this playthrough. We're heading out. Actually, before I do that, let me make sure that's got silicone. Alright, it does. Does this one have more? No, not really. Ooh, that sucks. Alright. Anyway, here we go. We're there. We're done crafting. Our inventory is all set. I have the stuff I need. We're going to head off into
in sailing mode,
the next planet.
You can control the mecha.
Alright, we're almost here to our first planet of this playthrough. First time leaving way earlier. We're 9 hours in. We definitely are doing better than we did last time. Alright, so the first thing I gotta do here is figure out where I'm going. I want to place next to titanium and a silicone. Do we have one? We do, up top here. Alright. I happen to land pretty close to where I want to be. Here we have a silicone. I'm going to need some of this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to set this thing up so that it's mining everything that it can. It's all going to feed into... Oh no, I did do that. Crap. I forgot to bring that. Oh man. Oh well. Now I have to go back. Well, that stinks. Alright. Well, you know, it can't be perfect, right? Anyway, I guess I'll just finish setting it up. Alright, so the one oversight I made is I gotta make graphene. I didn't make any graphene, so I can't actually make them at all. Dang it. I mean, there had to be something. Alright. So, with that then, be that right here in this particular spot, I have this stuff rolling. This kind of makes the perfect spot to do it. Right. I think I already had a couple of them crafted. I did. So what I can do... We got 4 of them. What do we got? So in order to do it, I need the refine and the graphene. We'll do this guy. Okay. We have... Oh, I'm so wrong. Oh, crap. I need this oops. Okay. Oops. I'm going to mess all that up right now. Alright. Over here. Oh, wow. So I needed water. Man, there was so much more to it. Let me go ahead and figure this thing out then, because this ain't going to be as easy as I was hoping. Did you know, because I did not, that you could use the energetic graphene as a fuel chamber generation plus 60%, where this thing is 0? It's better to use that? Dang it. Wish I knew that. I would have done that immediately. Alright, it has taken me quite some time, but it's there. Finally. It finally happens, right? Yeah, now. Alright, so that should do it. We can finally make our first one, which does us nothing. But it is the start. And that's what I'm going to be doing now, is trying to set this planet up with those. Such as finding, I believe I have some nodes over here, yep. I'm going to be locating nodes all around. And then we're going to go ahead, I'm going to set it all up so that this thing is completely covered. Because this is the start of it all. That's okay though. Let me get out of the way. Let's see, how are we going to get this guy? See, I'm already confused in the first one. Alright. Come on. No, get it. No, get it. Yeah. Alright. So then we're going to do something like that. So I know all the nodes are covered. And then I'm going to place this thing down whenever it's made. Yeah. And then that's going to be mining directly into the planetary system. And that's what I'm going to have to do to this whole planet. At least a couple of them at first. And then once I do a couple of them, I'm going to start building like over here. Probably somewhere around here where it's so open. I'll just start filling it in. And that's where the production's going to be. I'm going to focus on getting the conveyor belts, the sorters, then grabbing those guys too, because that's going to be the biggest thing, is conveyor belt, sorters, Tesla towers, planetary, and the drones too. Yep, gotta get those in there. Right, it crafted up. About time for the first one. We chuck that guy right there, and I still don't have everything I need anyway. Oh crap, I should have done those. That's okay for now. For the moment, that's alright. Proof.
Logistics station. You have taken the first step to establish the interplanetary logistics transportation network. Provided the place of logistics station of the raw material is set to supply, the logistic drones will transport cargo to elsewhere with a demand on the planet automatically. Never forget to put the logistic drones in the logistics station, either the supply or the demand side. The logistic drones will only work for the transportation station they belong to.
Alright, you done talking now, man? Thank you. So there we go. That's what I will be doing. I'll be setting them all up, and I'm going to make note of them all. It's going to be the iron station. Iron ore station, I should say, huh? Iron ore station. Number 1. The very first one that is set up. And this clearly doesn't work. I'm going to come back and fix this thing up anyway. I wanted to have the tier 3s, but that ain't going to happen because I have just cluttered this whole thing up. Yeah. Anyway, you see? You get it. That's what I'll be working with. That's what I'm working on. I got to turn this whole planet into this. It's going to take me some time, but once that part's done, we'll be in good shape to move forward. The only thing I'm going to be doing is building essentials. What I'm looking for. I'm going to be looking for the conveyor belt 3s, sorter 3s. I'm going to be building the assemblers too because I'm not going to have 3 for a while. The smelters, the miners, and then solar panels, of course. I will add those in because that's obviously what we're going to be filling everything up with. Along with foundations and drones, and that's it. And I'm going to just come up with a whole new method of creating it than what I've done in the past, so it's going to take me some time to figure out. But that's that. I'm Omniderf. This episode got kind of long, but it was successful. I needed it. I have it. We're perfect now. We can move forward. Great news.